Today is the morning of the 10th of May. Yesterday was the 9th when we received so many college convert calls. I converted a lot of them, to be honest. I won't reveal all of them in this video. I'll make a separate video talking about which of the calls that came yesterday that I converted. To be specific, I think around 7 or 8 colleges released their shortlists yesterday, and yeah, I converted a lot of them. But today's video is about, as you saw in the title, I converted IIM Udaipur, and this is huge, guys, because I earlier had my best call earlier was IIT Madras, which I converted, and now that I have IIM Udaipur, it is better than IIT Madras, in my opinion, at least to the point that I've researched. So I'm really happy that this happened. Okay, and I wanted to make this video yesterday itself, but I didn't because I thought that okay, it's already night and I don't have a lot of energy today. Let me make this video the next day morning with the energy that this video deserves. Okay, so today we're going to talk about IIM Udaipur, the specifics that I researched, and everything about the placements and everything that this particular college constitutes of. Okay, we'll do that. Also, this video is sponsored by my Gurujis at iQuanta. They are the reason I could achieve a CAT 99.43 percentile. Of course, I learned all the strategies and the wisdom of attempting the paper and learning of all the subjects through them. I myself, of course, did all the practice. So it was a 50-50 partnership, but it's because of them that I got this. More on them later. Let's get into IIM Udaipur. Okay, now that I'm back at my home, let us speak about IIM Udaipur. IIM Udaipur is an amazing college. First of all, it's a better call than what I had earlier, which is IIT Madras, from what I've heard. And to speak about specifics, the average package of IIM Udaipur is around 18.7 lakhs, and the median package is around 18 lakhs, which is greater than what I had earlier. That is, IIT Madras has an average or a median package of around 16 lakhs. So it's better in terms of placements. Second is the roles that come over here, they have good front end roles for both consulting and marketing, but they are limited in number. That is the issue. There are there are good companies that do come in this college, but I feel 2 years down the line, when we will be the people who will graduate, that is 2027, when I graduate from one of the IIMs or one of the top B schools, at that point the placements will be much better even compared to what it is right now, or last year what it was. Right now, I went through the placement report of IIM Udaipur and I went through the statistics of what kind of companies are coming. So we will discuss a bit about that. For example, in consulting, Accenture Strategy and Consulting is coming. That is the biggest name that's coming to IIM Udaipur. Apart from there, there is EY Parthenon, which is the legacy or the flagship consulting arm of EY, which is again a very good name. The next thing is PwC, but not their flagship consulting arm. Then there is Merrilytics, Takshashila, etc. But these are not very not at par names with the Accenture Strategies of the world, or the MBBs of the world, or the EY Parthenons of the world. Now, in FMCG, there are companies that come. There is Amul, there is Titan, there is Reliance Retail, etc. But apart from these, I don't think there's very big names that come over here. E-commerce, there's Amazon, Swiggy, Wakefit. In BFSI, there's Bank of America, Axis Bank, ICICI, IDFC, JP Morgan, and Chase, etc. But from what I have heard, IIM Udaipur is a consulting and marketing campus. So if you are wanting to go for finance, I feel IIM Trichy would be a much better option than IIM Udaipur. And if somebody is there who has converted Ranchi is an equally good option. I think Ranchi and Udaipur both are good campuses if you want to go for consulting or marketing. Trichy is for finance. That is the bifurcation that I got. I also give credits to the IIM guy from whom I got this insight. But this video was uploaded, this insightful video which I'm talking about, he uploaded it last year. So if you're watching this video, the IIM guy, please make a video on this year and what is the status of IIM Udaipur, Ranchi, Trichy, etc. because the calls are out. Now, that being done, I also looked at the batch size. The batch size is around 315. From them, around 297 of them took campus placements. The rest of them did not take campus placements, or they opted out of the campus placements and went for an out of campus placement. So, for various reasons, but there were 297 people who took campus placements, and only one was an international placement who got a package of 35.9 lakhs. So that is what has been given in the placement report. Now, before we go any further, if you're a CAT 2025 aspirant, let me tell you about my Gurujis at iQuanta. They have been one of the sole reasons why I achieved a 99.43 percentile in just 4 months for my CAT 2024 exam. And I had essentially purchased their full course along with their books, their mocks, everything. I was also enrolled in their IIM ABC batch. I was enrolled in everything that iQuanta provides, okay? And the reason I did that was because I needed all the guidance that possibly I could get, because I wanted to crack CAT in my first attempt. And trust me, I couldn't have done that in just 4 months if I didn't have the right strategies in place, if I didn't have the right wisdom in place. Especially when I speak about, for example, Rajkumar Jha sir, who taught me LRDI, there was no way it was possible for me to even get, I don't know, even clear the cutoff in LRDI if I didn't have that professor, because it is because of him that I understood that I should approach LRDI in a very step-by-step manner. Same goes with ALP sir, who taught me algebra. He brought in the love for algebra inside me, and I then practiced algebra day and night, and I got really good marks in algebra in my quant section on my D-Day. And on my D-Day in quants, I achieved 33 marks, out of which I think around 50% was algebra. Then there was also Kamal Lohia sir, who taught me most of the quants. And recently, the one and only Shabana ma'am has also joined iQuanta, who will teach you VARC. So there's nothing to worry about when it comes to your CAT preparation. They'll teach you literally everything. They'll guide you till the end. So if you are looking for the right coaching institute, go directly to their website, purchase their course, and get started with your preparation for your CAT exam. Anyways, coming back to IIM Udaipur. One very interesting thing about IIM Udaipur is that IIM Udaipur is the one of the only colleges which has a beautifully audited report shared as the primary placement report of the college. So for most colleges, what they do is they have an audited report. This is what I heard. They have an audited report which is downloadable from some other section, but when it comes to the primary metrics that the college displays on their website, it is inflated. Most colleges inflate these numbers, but Udaipur is absolutely transparent and amazing in this sense that they have uploaded their audited report directly as their placement report. So there's no chance of inflation, and these numbers are great, to be honest. So that is something which I researched about Udaipur. Apart from this, I have converted some other colleges as well, actually a lot of different colleges. So I will make a video on those as well. But this is not the video for that. I'm really happy that I converted IIM Udaipur. This is the best of the cap calls. And if you have converted your dream colleges already, then put it down in the comment section. If you're a CAT 2025 aspirant, get inspired, start manifesting for the next year. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Namaskaram.